What are you known for? In business, we call it brand, your reputation, the demand you attract. As followers of Christ, your personal brand shapes how you live your calling. If you don't define it, others will, and you'll serve below your God given capacity. In 2015, after finishing session 12 of the master's program, I was fired up to align my life with my calling, but I hit a crisis, an identity crisis. Now, I love meeting people. Connecting at events is life giving, yet I didn't know how to introduce myself. My prestigious company and title had defined me for years, but at a networking event, shaking hands, I froze when asked, "What do you do?" In my mind, I thought, "How long do you have?" And as I stumbled and tried to explain, I lost opportunities. How long will someone wait for a leader who can't name their lane? Reading Donald Miller's story brand was a lifeline. Miller says, if you confuse, you lose. And I needed to articulate my calling in 30 seconds, 90 at most. Today it's clear. I help leaders accelerate their business, family, and kingdom life to leave a legacy that echoes into eternity. At Priority Living, through the Master's Program, we coach that calling isn't just roles, it's fruitfulness. Your brand is how the world sees your contribution in church and beyond. But here's the problem. Without shaping your brand, demand is shaping you. Companies like Tesla craft a clear identity, not a catch-all. Yet too many Christians let their brand become a yes to everything or the rich one who can pay for the ministry. With every request, when you're flattered and say yes, you soon realize you're stretched thin, serving below your gifts. Identity sprawl, even with wealth, dilutes impact. Even generosity misaligned becomes a distraction. Ephesians 2:10 says, "We are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Your brand should reflect those specific works, not every request. Being known for everything or just money means playing below your capacity. It's like a titan directing parking instead of discipling leaders. Now, how do you navigate your calling through brand? There's 3 steps. Step 1, identify your kingdom calling. TMP's gift alignment pinpoints your strengths with your passion and purpose. Define your unique contribution for highest and best eternal impact. Step 2, set boundaries. Set them around demand. Now, say no to misaligned requests by directing them to others. If you're a visionary, skip administrative tasks. If you're unsure, set a time-bound limit to test the fit. Filter, does this leverage my gifts for disciple making or kingdom growth? This is stewardship of talent and time. Step 3, communicate your brand clearly and often. Share your focus, mentoring, funding missions, crisis pregnancies, orphans, etc. Clarity attracts the right opportunities. If I don't say what and who I'm serving often, people will have to guess. I can shape their demand based on my regular declaration. Using StoryBrand, I redefined my brand. I was lost in confusion, serving God but tripped up by a vague identity. My guide, TMP and StoryBrand's clarity principle. The plan, articulate my calling as coaching leaders for kingdom impact. The success, opportunities aligned with my gifts. Mentoring executives, not signing checks for every cause. The failure to avoid. Staying a generalist, frantic and unfruitful. You can do this too. Create the story of who you are serving as the guide to help people love God, love people, and make disciples. If you aren't seeing much fruit, say yes to something to get moving. You don't need to reject every request, but shape your brand for God's purpose. TMP's role design crafts a life where your gifts produce eternal fruit. This week, you can take 30 minutes, write what you're known for. Ask a friend or a spouse. List recent requests, which align with your gifts, which pull you into busy, not you type of work. Journal one step to clarify your brand. Say no to a low impact task or share your focus at church. Pray for courage. Saying yes to everything will make you frantic, not fruitful. Your brand isn't what the world demands, it's what God designed you to deliver. Shape it for his kingdom, and your calling will thrive. You're not a task juggler, order taker who happens to be a business leader. You're made to bear fruit that lasts, using the best of what you have to offer. You're not just a credit card with legs. Don't let your brand be what others demand. Let it be what God designed in you.